introduce our first speaker, David Etheridge, Jr. He's speaking from the Pathways Dynamic Leadership, an L3 elective, and his focus is on the positive. This is I'm not understanding the time. It says 2 to 3 men, minimum, 5 to 7 minimum is?
5 to 7.
Okay.
That's a good point.
And the speech title is How a Journal Changes You. David will be sharing with us, writing down your negative and positive thoughts will show you who you were in the past, who you are in the present, and help prevent you from being a blank page in the future. Please welcome David.
Starting our day this morning, had we not prepared for it, this is us. Allowing anyone that we come across to be the ink applied to our page. Toastmasters, guests, I would like to share how journaling is very powerful and impactful, and how everyone and anyone can do it. When we set the tone for the day before by making a plan, it's able to shape us. We have our habits, we have our ideas and things that we want to accomplish, and we start by first self-evaluating who we are. If you're a person that gets upset easily, maybe in traffic, these are things that we can work on. To go from being upset at the person who just cut us off to saying, go ahead, it's fine, cut me off. I knew this was going to happen. Writing things down, there's several different methods we can use. In this project, we are to take 2 weeks of journaling every day. And I really was excited when I came across this project shared by Sharon, because she says, oh, David, you gotta start 2 weeks of writing things down. Well, I said, Sharon, that's great. I've been writing things down for years. And keeping track of our emotions. Here are some handy tools, Family Dollar, Pocket, notebooks that we can have to write things down. And the purpose of writing things down is to become more positive, especially as leaders, as individuals, as business professionals. We want to be able to set the tone for the day, set the tone for the week. So we're writing things down. How are we going to be on today? So that when someone comes across with a negative attitude, we don't get sucked into that energy. You know, if you set the tone for the day, you start looking for tools to help you set that tone. For an example, I have John C. Maxwell's Daily Reader here that I love to read every morning. And if you follow me on social media, you've seen them post it. They're very encouraging. This helps with notes because I myself want to be a dynamic leader, being a part of ToastMasters. Mm-hmm. And so this helps you find tools to help you become a better individual. And so when you do come across negative people, you can get sucked into their energy, and we working on, if I set the tone for how I want to be today, I know I don't want to become a negative person. So what I would like to, when I know that I've set my tone for how I want to be for the day, once I hear the conversation going to a negative light, for whatever may have happened to them from their day, earlier today or the day before, I can help them steer the conversation to a positive direction. And if it's not going that way, of me trying to help them see more positive light for whatever the situation is, I can start working on my exit strategy. Journaling has made me more aware of my thoughts, habits, and behaviors, because I was able to see more of what happened for me today, what I come in contact with, and things that can throw me off. I'm mostly a positive person, So the people that really get under my skin are family. So if I take my meditations and the things I like to do before I leave my home, which is read my daily devotional, meditate, write in my journal, if that's off balance anyway, say, on instance, on yesterday, my mother called just to complain about my sister. And this was before I got into my routine and making that atmosphere or my own kind of bubble, that even once I enter this room, I'm more positive. But that was interrupted. And so because it was interrupted, I never answer the phone before I go through my cycle of positivity. Different tools. This is my journal I got at Family Christian Bookstore before it closed. It says, "Be still and know that I am God," Proverbs 4:6-10. And when working on communication and being positive, you can learn how to be silent and how silence is able to help us listen to what's going on with a person, definitely interacting with them, and staying positive myself with the notes. I got a little green. I'm sorry. With the notebooks, I have several here, several different notebooks throughout the years that I've been able to use and utilize that have helped me. Different notebooks for different times, wherever I am. Another tool I like to use is sending text messages to myself. And before I was able to journal, I didn't journal at all because when I was a senior in high school, I graduated reading at a 4th grade level. So it was difficult to write, spell. Margie has been such a blessing in helping me to become better and better because I would like to become a writer. And not writing things down because I feel that I'm not encouraged by it, would have kept me away. But different tools such as the memo writers here, these you get from Five Below. Just ask different questions on just different questions about yourself, different just random things. I read this one on last night. It says, "What do you think about redheads?" And that's a tool that now that I've started journaling, being more aware of myself, I'm more confident in becoming a writer. And even with this here, the daily devotional, this is a daily planner, a yearly planner. I'm able to keep track of the man that I am to become the man that I really want to be. It has brought me peace and focus because you write down your goals, you know where you want to go, you know how you want to get there. There's become a plan and the atmosphere of getting people around you to help you to reach those goals. I've become more confident. Journaling has helped me to want to become a writer, a better writer, and this path and this topic has just been a blessing to my life because I never knew why I was journaling. I just knew that I have ideas, things come to my mind, I write them down, and you don't have to worry about the order that things come in. You don't have to worry about if someone's find this and what will they think of it, because it's a personal thing. Leonardo da Vinci's notes are actually sold, copies of his notes are sold online now. His volume is $300. I'm sure he was just creative in his ideas and writing down his plans, not knowing that it will someday be sold on the internet. We don't have to worry about that. We have to make it personal to us, keep it simple, and allow what you express to yourself to not be judged, and allow it to help you to grow. Thank you.
I have to say, I think you are already a writer.
Thank you.
Timer, if we could have 1 minute for evaluations.